Cheers! Welcome to my channel. This is a timely tarot oracle reading about random shift. This is general or collective, so parts of it may or may not resonate with you. Take what works for you and leave the rest. This is also a timely reading, meaning if you're watching it at this time, it's perfect for you. Having said that, if it has been a while since I posted this, what was going on in your life back then? That might give you further clarity as to your situation now. So, we have the Knight of Cups here. The Knight of Cups is talking about love coming in. This is a message or information or communication about love. And the cups do represent romantic love, but it can be love of all sorts, anyone or someone or something that you love as well. It can also be something you love to do or something you love to be. The Knight of Cups is the knight in shining armor that we read about in the romance novels. He's coming in with a cup of love, and he's dressed to the nines, so his offer is usually pretty solid. So this is talking about some sort of information or communication coming in. And then we have the Hierophant. And the Hierophant is from my Oracle, Tales from the Vector. This is the Hierophant card. And the vertical cards in my Oracle represent the maestros. And the dragonflies are very intimately connected to the dragon energy. When helicopters were first engineered, a lot of that came from watching the dragonflies and how they were able to fly. So this is talking about, their ability. They can fly, do very complex aerial maneuvers. They can hover, and they can also go straight up and down. And the energy of the dragonflies, they bring the power of light to have the true vision come out. And this is about also, this energy is talking about life on the wing. So the energy here can be talking about, with the Hierophant energy is talking about justice coming in from the spiritual realm down to the physical, straight as above, so below energy. And this is talking about the traditional structures. So the Hierophant energy is talking about, if you are a religious person, you go to church, this would be your the energy of your church leaders, and like how your religion, who's at the top of your religion. So it could be like popes, cardinals, bishops, gurus, rabbis, that type of energy. And also, if you're more on the spiritual realm and you like to pray and meditate without an intermediary, this energy can talk about that prayer and meditation going straight to source with no intermediary. In both cases, this energy is then brought down to the traditional structures on the planet, the court systems and law and order, that type of energy. So there's some sort of love coming in, and there's also a Hierophant on the lookout for justice in some sort of situation. With this energy here, it could be talking, there's a lot of action happening, like a lot of maneuvering going on, I feel like, in this reading. And look at this, we have the Ten of Pentacles. Pentacle energy is, we have a lot of Pentacle energy in this reading, and it's talking about the Ten of Pentacles is talking about having the most pentacles you can have. Pentacle energy is about, health, wealth, and happiness in the third dimensional world, in the traditional structures. And it's also talking about like the ultimate. The 10 is the most you can have in tarot. This quite often can follow justice, like coming in. This has been a lot of the themes in the readings that I'm doing at this time. There's a lot of energy about justice coming in. And so the energy here is after a hard time or a dark night of the soul, this windfall coming in unexpectedly. It's like hitting the golden buzzer when at those talent shows. Or it can be talking about, an investment coming in that you weren't expecting to pay off as well, winning the lottery, or you know, this could be representing an inheritance, or someone maybe passed on in your family and you didn't know it, and you were in their will. Quite often this can represent real estate and property in that way. So this is talking about the ultimate lifestyle coming through for you. So this is very positive. And then we also have the world. So there's some sort of energy, I feel, that you maybe have been through some sort of hardship or a dark night of the soul or something, because the world number 21 is talking about the end of a cycle. The Fool starts his cycle at the 0 point, and when this card comes up, it's saying, okay, you're done with that cycle, and now it's time to move on to another. And the energy is that you've been successful in whatever it is that you had to learn from that old cycle. And now it's time to move into this new energy. And it's interesting because, you know, we have this card beforehand, but this could be the reward for maybe the energy shifted because the Hierophant came in and justice was served, and then you ended up. This is talking about how you ended up with this. But now there's some information, or maybe this came in and it's going to change your world. It hasn't quite happened yet. And I feel like that's more the energy. This is really interesting as well, because we have love and money here. Of course, the Pentacles represent the element of earth. So it is about physical matter on the earth, and money is a big part of that. But, oh, excuse me, God bless me. So, yeah, that's a way of clearing energy. So there's something going on here with this Pentacle energy. So this is coming through unexpectedly. Goodness, I haven't been sneezing or anything, but as soon as I started talking about this coming in unexpectedly, all this sneezing is happening. It's a way of clearing energy. So this could be some sort of truth or energy coming through, and then this happens, and now this is changing your world. I feel like there's some information coming in about these pentacles. And as I said, this is something that you might have been through a dark night of the soul, like where your foundation was really shaken. And because of that, then you find out that, you know, like that energy is now over, and this energy is coming in about this inheritance or this windfall coming in. Now, the Pentacle energy is talking about, the Page of Pentacles is saying this could be, the information could be coming from back when you were a child energy. And the pages would work for the king and the queen around the age of 7 to 14, which sounds really young, but back then the life expectancy was probably about half of what it is now. So they would get to work very early in life out of necessity, and this would be a total coup to be able to go work, you know, dressed in finery and be educated by the palace and learn, you know, the ways of the elites, especially if you're interested in making money in business and having a really good lifestyle. So the Page of Pentacles represents quite often information and communication coming in from someone who's under the age of 21. If the pages were doing a really good job, they would continue to get more and more responsibilities. And by the time they were 21, if they were still working for the palace, they would be even considered for knighthood possibly. And that was as long as they could afford a horse. So this energy is talking, going back to when you were in elementary school, high school, possibly university, college, just entering. And it could also represent apprenticing, you know, moving into the workforce. So this could represent a time frame that something happened when you were around that age, or it could be people from that were in your life at that time. So that would, of course, can be like family members, sometimes extended family members, but also friends. And people that you knew in elementary school, high school, and possibly worked with when you, or went to college and university with. So under the age of 21. And sometimes this can also represent that the information or the communication is coming in from someone from your past that you haven't seen for like 7 years, 14 years, or 21 years. The 777, unknown, an unexpected windfall. So this energy is some sort of information, communication coming in about this inheritance. Now, you may not know about this as of yet, but this is going to change your life. And now you get the information coming in. Now, this is interesting because we do have the Hierophant here. This is, this is in the Two of Pentacles is talking about someone who is juggling two lifestyles, or like their work hard, play hard, home energy, work energy. And this card is basically saying also that someone is very busy. Now, I'm not thinking this is necessarily your energy, because I feel like this is now talking about this pentacle windfall. What's this about? And this is, the information comes in that someone has been juggling pentacles here, juggling lifestyles, possibly, this card basically says, juggle your options, but never juggle your morals. And it also can talk about being very busy doing so over a long stretch of time. We have a small ship here, and it's gaining momentum on this wave, and the ship and the wave are becoming bigger. So there is some sort of something going on here with this windfall. And I feel that this is something separate maybe, or this is part of because remember, this is not just about money, this is about lifestyle. And so this could be a cup of love coming in, as well as a lot of pentacle energy. Okay, we have, we have the King of Pentacles. Maybe the King of Pentacles is offering a cup of love. This could be your energy now, but I feel like this is more an energy that's coming towards you, because I don't feel that you know about this yet. I feel like you might be still in the hardship role, and then this is saying your world changes because this information comes in. And it's coming in from a King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles energy is talking about living a really good lifestyle. The King of Pentacles is someone that is very successful in business and in providing a luxurious lifestyle. His robe has grapes all over it, and those grapes in tarot represent something that's a luxury item. And so this is talking about being able to provide a luxurious lifestyle for himself, his family, and for others. He is someone who's well respected for his business acumen and his ability to be successful in business. Quite often this can represent the banking industry. If it does, this is a king, so it would be someone that's higher up, like at least a manager of a bank or higher. This could represent the financial advisors, wealth management, life insurance sales, retirement planning, accountant energy, auditors. This would be the energy of someone that would be probably a partner in a well-established firm. And then we have also, this could be about real estate for sure, because the pentacles do represent the element of earth and things that come out of the earth. So we have this energy of the real estate would be someone, if it's a real estate agent, it would definitely be someone that was well established dealing with higher end properties. It could be commercial or residential. This could also represent minerals, mortgage brokers, and maybe stock brokers, because of the minerals that come out of the ground, mining industry, oil, gas, gold, silver, diamonds, that type of mining industry. This can also talk about an entrepreneur that's very, very successful. Or even, it can go even higher, because this is a king. This could represent people who are responsible for federal budgets in the government, or like in the States. Everybody has different names for it. And this could also represent someone that is the head financial officer for a large corporation, that sort of thing. So it's talking about someone that you could go to for advice, or you pay for advice regarding money, or someone. Sometimes this energy can represent probate lawyers dealing with inheritances and trust funds, etc. And there's some sort of action been taken. Now, what came up is like action. What kind of action? So this is passion. So it could be coming in from this king. This could be this king is also wanting to offer you a cup of love, coming towards you with this offer. It could be also those two. That could be two separate things as well. The wands are representing the element of fire, and the wands are made of wood because wood fuels the fire. So it's talking about taking passionate action, but that could be passionate action regarding this energy here for sure. Because this is, I feel like this is almost over here. You didn't know about it, but this is what you know about now. And the action, it could be that it looks like this could be someone taking action to come towards you regarding this energy, or you have taken some action to bring this energy in. You might have, when you receive this information, it changes your world. You're waiting, you get this information, and then you take action. All right. We have, this is after a dark night of the soul. So that represents this energy here for sure. This is when it changes, is when this information comes in, you take action, someone else takes action. There's a lot of action. And it could be passionate as well as action regarding this energy. And look at this, we have the Hermit here. And the Hermit is someone who, after a dark night of the soul, a really hard time, climbs a mountain to isolate themselves, and until their lantern fills with the energy of the light of the North Star energy. And the North Star energy is your divine path, and you're asking God, the Most High, for assistance on what action to take. And here, look at this. Here we have the action. So it's talking about this energy here, asking once it comes in, what am I supposed to do with this? I feel like this is saying, get some good advice, you know. And at the same time, this energy could also be talking about this passionate action coming towards you. And yeah, we have, look at this, we have an energy of being stuck, overthinking, not knowing what to do. I feel like this line here is talking about the past, and this is what's going on now once the world changes. And this is saying not being able to take action, maybe because you didn't know about this. Now that you know about it, of course, you can take action. But this is also being in a difficult time and going and asking God for assistance. What do I do? Like, I don't know what to do here. Now, this is talking about overthinking a lot of the time. And really, the blindfold is saying you maybe don't know what's going on. Or you have an idea of what's going on, but you don't know how to deal with it, or you just don't want to see that the picture. This is duty-bound energy, and this can sometimes, not wanting to see it, can be talking about because you feel duty-bound to people you care about. We have the castle in the background there, you see, and this is your home, and this could represent your early life. It feels like when you look at the action being taken. And you notice that there's 8 wands here, and there's 8 wands here, and there's 8 swords here. So this could be the actions of 8 different people that in your life you care about. And this is about turning your back on your castle, turning your back on your home, and knowing I have to take action here, but it being really emotional. You don't want to, you don't know what to do. And the water here represents, water in tarot represents emotion. I feel there was way more emotion here to begin with. But now you've gone through these thoughts. So in tarot, the sword energy is representing the element of air. It's your thoughts, and it's talking about these thoughts. You have put 7 thoughts behind you. And those 7 thoughts that you've put behind you are regarding, I feel like, what action to take, and feeling caught up because it's about careful about people you care about. But you notice how your back now is these thoughts are behind you, and your back is to your castle. This can quite often represent an energy of understanding that you have to walk away from the people you love. You have to leave that behind. You have to do the right thing. You have to move forward. And so this is the one sword left that I feel, is going to take action. You notice the right foot is on dry land. That's about taking action. But her left foot is still in this puddle here. It's still a motion holding her back. But the water has dissipated a lot, and this is a very shallow puddle. That's not saying the emotion is shallow, but there's way less emotion than there was when she first started dealing with this. And she knows she has to do something. So she decides, okay, this is the action I'm going to take. And she directs that towards here. And I feel like this is the energy where she goes for expert advice from someone. What do I do about this? And this can also represent that this expert advice comes to her and tells her, this is here, and these are the actions that you need to take. There's been some juggling of morals here as well. So that's why the Hierophant is here. Let's keep going. We have a rebel with a cause here coming in with passion. Again, we have this passionate action being taken by this King of Pentacles. I feel this King of Pentacles is probably this person that wants to offer a cup of love. And this cup of love could be romantic love for sure, because we have passion here. And I feel this is your energy here. And he's very passionate about taking this energy. He could really want to offer this cup of love to you, but found out something that you didn't know about and telling you you need to take action here. And look at, he's all about action. The Knight of Wands is a rebel with a cause. He has that passion in his hand here. He's got a big red plume on the back of his helmet, and this is representing, impulsive energy in the past, and possibly like he could be a hothead. He might be really pissed off and angry about some sort of actions that were taken about this energy that caused you to have a dark night of the soul. A roller coaster of emotion is what I'm getting. And this energy is talking about him having learned to rein his emotions in and discipline his mind. So he's not acting impulsively when he comes in with this information for you. He's offering this cup of love. Now this could be saying, if you're not looking for romantic love, this could be saying this is something that you were supposed to have. And he's passionate about making sure you get it. And this can also talk about, because the Hierophant is responsible for making sure this happens. So the Knight of Wands has learned to rein his emotions in, not be impulsive, and so that he gets a better outcome. And so the horse represents heartfelt energy and passion. So I do feel that this could be someone that you went to advice for, and or someone that has been watching what happened and came to you with advice, and he's also passionate about you. It could be whatever, take it the way it is. And in the background here, we have this energy of wanting to discover and having knowledge. So this is someone that is world traveled, that understands what's going on a worldly level. So this could be talking about global energy as well. And then we have Page of Cups. This energy, I feel, is saying, okay, this could be saying two things as well. It's interesting how this reading is. The Page of Cups, both the pages are about this information coming in from the past. I don't feel that this is the same person. I feel this is this person's energy, and this is talking about the past of what got you into this energy, because this is going way back. And this is talking about, in the past, there was a Page of Cups offering a cup of love. And he knew there was plenty of fish in the sea, but he was very focused on you and on your energy. The problem here is that this energy sometimes can also say there was something fishy in your love life. Something really stunk and about this relationship. And now the information is coming out about that. And it's talking about juggling morals as well as lifestyle. So we're going to look into this some more here. And we have from the bottom to the top and back down, we have this windfall coming in that you didn't know about. And now you're about to learn about it. It's going to change your world. You're having a dark night of the soul. You found out this information. And now you have to take action. And it's saying like you really are really torn. You don't want to take it, but you know you have to. And it's regarding something from the past. Someone, this energy is someone that you've known for a long time, or that's in your inner circle. It could be a past lover for sure, or a spouse, an ex-spouse, that type of energy. And that there has to be some action taken. This goes way back. Like this is going back to probably, you may have met this person, or this person could be from a time frame of, when you were under the age of 21. Something was going on here. And then we have the Knight of Wands coming in. I feel this is the King's energy. He's passionate about love as well as you knowing about what to do about this. This is someone that knows what to do. And you may have gone to him for advice, and now maybe you're dating or something like that is happening. And he's looked into it and realized someone has been juggling their morals as well as these pentacles, and it might have something to do here. Now, sometimes this energy can represent, like as I said, some sort of energy that you didn't know about that existed. So let's look at this. In any case, what it's saying is there's justice coming in because the Hierophant is here. And when I did the meditation, I do a quick meditation just to get a grip on these random shift energies so I can do a better job. This is lapis lazuli. And lapis lazuli, there's gold pyrite in that. And it's talking about having like... getting to the truth and being a powerful, being powerful in your energy, basically. And this energy, I'm going to clarify now with the oracle. If you're leaving the reading here, bottom line is what I just said. That's as much as I can tell from this. The numbers on these cards represent, wait a minute, I want to give them a cut. We'll leave that one out, but I'm just going to cut them. Just to make sure here. There we go. All right. Just get some new energy flowing through here. And we have these numbers on these cards represent the paintings as they're in my gallery on my website, talesfromthevector.com. And this is talking I have in the description box below. I'll put them in the order that they appear here. And the website information, in case you want to go take a look at the photos there, or the paintings there. It might give you further clarity if you don't get it from this. So we have perception coming here. So I feel like this, I really do feel like this line here is talking about this energy here. And then this is talking about this energy coming in here once the world changes. So someone's perception, probably someone from your past here, people that you care about. It's not just this one person though. There's at least 7 other people. There's 8 people here that you're dealing with, whoever those are, people that you know from your past. And the perception was with that for this lover, is that the grass was greener. This could represent more than, you might have had 8 lovers like before you were 21. Who knows? This could, whatever this is talking about the grass was greener on the other side. That was their perception. And now they found out it was fake. So this can quite often be someone that was from your past that's wanting to come back in. It's also talking about it has to be this way or that way kind of energy, and that's when you get stuck in this energy here. We have the Pisces energy, which is talking about an authority figure. That would definitely represent the Hierophant energy. So this, and also the King of Pentacles. So this is someone that has authority to deal with this situation, and this is coming in on, that's when your world changes and this information comes through regarding Pentacle energy. And so the sink or swim energy, this is also representing the energy of Pisces and being ruled by Neptune and Saturn. And right now, as I'm doing this reading, it's August 7th. And this is significant because this energy is going to be around for a while. Both Saturn and Neptune had moved into Aries about 2 months ago now. Saturn is not necessarily sitting on top of Neptune like it was. I'm focusing on the Neptune energy because this is a 14-year span. And it was about maybe 4 months ago now that Neptune moved from Pisces into the sign of Aries. And for 14 years, Pisces was, or Neptune was in Pisces. And it was very comfortable there because the energy rules over Pisces. And this is kind of like, Pisces is the last sign in the zodiac. It's traditional structure, my way or the highway, this or that energy. It's like there was certain ways things went, and that's the way it was. And we've been in that energy for the last 14 years. And this is how you approach life, how you approach relationships with money, with your co-workers. If you have authority, how do you do your job? That type of energy. And everybody kind of gets their systems in place because now for 14 years, you've been doing it this way. And you know what works because you failed and then you found a better way and now you have your system set up. But about 2 months ago, the Neptune moved now. And after 14 years of being in Pisces, it's now going to be in the energy of Aries for 14 years. Now, Pisces is the last sign in the zodiac, the senior executive. Aries, and it's a water sign. It's more sensitive. Things will work out. It's more easygoing. I know how to do this. Things will work out. It always works if I do it this way. But the Aries energy is like the infant of the zodiac. It's the brand new fiery energy. It's the fire sign. And it's talking about a baby that is crying. If you bring a newborn baby home and it's crying, and everybody's trying to get the baby to stop crying. What does the baby want? What does the baby want? And that's the energy that we're in now because people are trying to figure out, okay, why aren't my old systems working? This could be very much why. And it's causing big changes in the planet in authority. And we can really see it. And it's just starting now. Like, as I said, this has only been for 2 months it's been in Aries. And if you watch the news at this time on August 7th, you'll notice there's some big changes happening out there about authority figures on the bigger picture. So in your life, this can represent having to do things in a slightly different way, having to figure out how things change. I've been likening that to the energy of like when your phone updates overnight and then you wake up in the morning and you can't figure out how to use your phone and you're having to verify everything and you're like, oh my gosh, like this is so much work, and it's so frustrating because you all just figured out how to use your phone. It's kind of energy like that. Basically, this is saying don't throw the baby out with the bathwater, because you might just need to tweak things a little bit, but you can't do things the same old way. And so people that were getting away with something, we do have the Hierophant here, are finding out positions are changing, people are quitting, senators are leaving, you know what I mean? Like it's like that kind of energy, like people at the top are now changing positions, and the government changed, or the systems have changed, or rules have changed. And and we have AI in here now. And so the way we gather information has changed. And so all of that is happening. And then we have someone was juggling this is a karmic space of worldly desires, really wanting worldly desires and also otherworldly desires. So this is energy of people that they wanted your destiny. They wanted not just your worldly possessions, but also your spiritual possessions as well. And this normally is talking about, giving yourself permission to go after your authentic desires in life, but not to go after someone else's. And so it can be a problem, especially if the Hierophant is here now. And this is the need to be right. Sometimes you need to be right, and sometimes you need to be happy. The Hierophant energy is talking about that traditional structures, but those are shifting now. And so people are taking more time to make sure they're doing things the right way. And we're seeing that a lot now too. Even with the AI, you can get information from AI, but you always have to double and triple check it, because AI energy is quite often wrong. And if you call it, like if you get some information from AI and you ask them, why did you say this? I looked into it and it's incorrect. They'll say, you're right, that is incorrect. I'll add it to my information. So do you have to be right to be happy? Sometimes we can get into a situation, I know I'm right and everybody else is wrong, and this is the way we're doing things, this or that. That energy of having to have it your way. And this energy can be about making mountains out of molehills, but sometimes there is a need to be right. And that's when you have to make sure you're not making a molehill out of a mountain. We have degradation. So this is someone trying to put their bullshit on you, trying to send the energy your way. Oh, it was something you did and you didn't even know about it. So it's not something you did, and you went for advice, and the King of Pentacles, he knows what to do, and so does the Hierophant. So I feel like this definitely, in this reading, the King of Pentacles is the one that has been, maybe the Hierophant hired the King of Pentacles to do an audit on the situation or something. This is also, I feel like, the person that wants to offer you a cup of love and has passionate action towards you. And then we have the karmic space of ego. So this sometimes can talk about keeping your ego in check. Like someone has a pretty big ego to think that they could basically outsmart the universe and God in taking this that was destined for someone else. And they might have gotten away with it for a long time until the systems change. That when those big planets are moving, it's official. They enter a certain sign on a certain day, but that energy is kind of percolating, like it's moving gradually and slowly into that energy. They're very and especially when it takes 14 years for a planet to move from one sign to another. So this energy has been in the background for a while. And the energy is gradually changing, and maybe caught people by surprise, because they really felt that it always works when we do it this way. And now they're finding out it doesn't. And the Hierophant is on it, and that's basically the reading. It's saying the truth always comes out. Might take a while. In this case, it could be even, several decades before the truth comes out, but it does come out. All right, I do hope you've enjoyed this reading. If you have some sort of windfall coming your way, know that it is being looked at in the background. All right. And also there could be passionate love coming your way at the same time. Thank you for your likes, comments, shares, subscribes. I really appreciate them all. And I'll be back with another random shift reading for you again soon. Bye for now.